Analog versus digital. As our future becomes more digital, it can be hard to decide between the classic pen and paper and note-taking and planning apps. And to that I say, why not both? Hello and welcome to our corner of the internet. My name is Mario Ghost, and today we're going to be talking about analog versus digital, and more specifically, how I use both to organize and plan my life. So starting with analog, I use something called the bullet journal. And what the bullet journal is it's pretty much an analog modular notebook planner hybrid. It's composed of 4 main modules called collections. And those collections are going to be the index, which I don't personally use, the future log, which is a look into the next 6 months of your life, a monthly log where you write in a simple calendar and then you just write in your tasks and events for the month, and a daily log where you record your specific day and what you need to do that day, along with any events and appointments and stuff that you have. Here's my bullet journal daily log. It's simple, utilitarian, and practical. I've tried different designs, all to varying degrees of success, but the most simple and reliable version has been this one for me. I keep it simple by sticking close to the core fundamentals of the bullet journal while getting rid of collections or processes that don't serve me, such as the index or migration. My monthly log looks like this, and if I ever use the future log, it looks like this. I like the idea of a future log, and I do use it. However, a lot of my tasks or events aren't scheduled out that far. Let me walk you through my bullet journal process. First, I check the monthly log to see what events I have planned, or tasks that I can work towards. I then go to my daily log, write the date, and write down any tasks or events for that day. I mark off the task if it's completed, and if not, I use an arrow to move it to the next day if it's important. If you're wondering what notebook I use, it's called the Leuchtturm 1917. It is by far one of my favorite notebooks I've ever used for bullet journaling because of the form factor and paper quality. You can make your bullet journal as fancy or as simple as you like. You can make gratitude logs, meal logs, habit trackers, brain dumps. It's really designed to adapt to anything that you need it to be. And this is why I like it so much. The bullet journal is an invaluable asset because you can make it as big of a deal as you want, or you can design it to really make it really subtle and get out of your way so you can work more efficiently. In the past, I've tried like those habit trackers, those gratitude logs, etc. But I found that depending on how busy you are, it can be kind of hard to keep up with over time. I only use my bullet journal for yearly, monthly, and daily tasks and events. So where do I take my notes? That leads me to the digital section of this video. So my notes are all digital, which allows me to effectively have access to my notes anywhere, so I always know where my important information is and I never have to look for a notebook in order to access them. I use this app called Bear for all of my business notes. Bear is a markdown notes app that allows for clear and flexible note-taking. I love this app because it's clean, minimal, and blazing fast, exactly what I need for my most important focused notes. Next is Notion. For those of you who don't know, Notion is a block-based note-taking system that utilizes intuitive data management and has a plethora of organizational options. Notion for me is specifically for YouTube and more complex personal notes. I have my videos separated into high, mid, and low priorities, with a section for videos that have already been completed. The great thing about Notion being block-based is I can freely move ideas around by clicking and dragging. When I click on the desired video idea, I can write all of my notes and shots for the video, keeping everything in one place. For simple, quick, and personal notes, I use Google Keep, though I'm thinking of switching to something like Apple Notes for more organization. Google Keep is great at just getting things out of your head quickly, but the lack of organization is what makes the app hard to use for me. And then for school, I use GoodNotes, which allows me to utilize the Apple Pencil, so hopefully I get the benefits of handwritten notes while maintaining a digital platform. So there are probably benefits to both, right? For analog, you have the pleasure of being able to write your notes out on actual pen and paper, and then you also get the increased retention that actually writing out your notes and stuff gives you. While on the other hand, with digital, you have access to your notes everywhere, and you have oftentimes search features that allow you to search for the exact notes that you're looking for. That's why I've kind of opted for a hybrid approach, because I really do enjoy writing things down, but also when I really need to access that information quickly, I kind of need that digital platform. Since the bullet journal is a modular system, there's actually a lot you can do with it, and this can be your only note-taking and planning device. However, I've opted for that hybrid approach because if I need to access something important, it's easier to go on my phone or my laptop or my iPad. Another thing that I want to mention is there's just something about having like a physical notebook with you and writing in it and having a place for ideas if you don't have your phone, Or maybe you feel inspired and you want to draw. Me personally, I like to write a lot, so if I want to write something, it's just nice to have just an actual piece of like paper that you can write on. So there are a lot of benefits, and really it comes down to preference. And since I prefer both, I've developed a system for both of them. I think in the end, really what it comes down to is creating a system that works for you. That's what I've done, and that's what I encourage you to do. Whether it's all digital or all analog, just make sure that whatever you do, you're consistent with it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really liked it, then I would appreciate it if you gave the video a like. And if you really liked it, then oh my goodness, you could subscribe. That would be awesome. But for real, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We just crossed 100 subscribers, which is fantastic. I am so happy about that. And thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to keep on making videos for you guys. It's been a little crazy because I did get a new job, but I'm going to keep on keeping on. It was a little bit of a shorter video, but I didn't want to stretch it out for just no reason. I feel like it was concise and kind of just shows my note-taking and planning process. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you guys have a fantastic day. Peace out.